Everyone, good afternoon. It's such a privilege to welcome you here today for the unveiling of our brand new LGBTQIA plus stained glass window. I feel so incredibly proud today, proud of our city, proud of its people, and proud of our community. Before we unveil the window, I'd like to invite Karen McCann, Director of Here and IELTS, just to say a few words on behalf of the sector.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is a complete privilege and a moment of deep pride to stand in this iconic space, Belfast City Hall, as we unveil something truly historic. A window that reflects the love and the resilience of our community. This isn't just a piece of art, it is a symbol. A symbol of visibility in a place where for too long many of us felt invisible and excluded. Where our lives, our stories and our identities and our families were either silenced or sidelined. Today this changes. This window reflects our transformation. Belfast is a place that has known division and struggle, but also one that is learning, evolving and embracing diversity. Belfast is a city shaped by resilience, by community spirit, and a determination to grow into something more inclusive, more compassionate and more just. Community and visibility really do matter. When people see themselves reflected in public spaces, they feel valued and they feel seen. This window reflects our community strength, how we've come together in our streets and in our spaces to lift one another up, to speak out against injustice, and to create visibility where once there was silence. For LGBTQI plus people, that recognition is not just nice to have, it's completely life-affirming. For young LGBTQI plus people walking through the City Hall grounds, wondering if they belong, this window says you do. For those LGBTQI plus people who came before us, who lived in silence and faced criminalisation, who loved bravely and often quietly, this window is a long overdue tribute. For the families and allies who support us, and the organisations who advocate for us, this is a shared victory. Visibility is a form of dignity, and dignity is the foundation of equality. We also know that visibility must be paired with action. While today we do celebrate progress, we do so knowing that there is still a huge amount of work ahead to protect our trans family, friends and colleagues, to ensure inclusive education, to tackle hate crime and to build communities where no one is left behind. But let me, for today, remind you all, change is possible. Community-led and intersectional change is not only possible, it is happening now. So let this window be a light in every sense of the word. A reminder that Belfast's LGBTQI plus community is here. We've always been here, and we will continue to lead, to inspire, and to love. So finally, just to finish with a beautiful quote that is so fitting for this event today. Windows let the light in. So do we, when we choose to live and love openly. Thank you.
As Lord Mayor and the first openly gay person to hold this road, this moment is incredibly personal, not just for me, but for all of us. Seeing this window here in the heart of Belfast City Hall is something I'm sure none of us would think we would see when we were growing up, and now it's a reality. This city is continually evolving, And as elected members, it's our duty to ensure that City Hall, the most obvious representation of our city, evolves and represents the people of this city. The statues, windows, and artwork that adorn this space are slowly amplifying the often untold but authentic stories that make this place so special. This isn't just about a window, it's about visibility. It's about saying very clearly that the LGBTQIA+ community is part of Belfast's story. Our past, our present, and our future. It's about making sure that everyone feels seen, valued, and represented in this building and in this city. And it's about taking up space in places that were never designed for us to take up space in. I want to thank everyone who has come together to produce this vivid and unmistakable celebration of colour and diversity. Members who have supported this installation and have been deeply involved in the design process. Representatives from our community who attended workshops, including our own Belfast City Council Proud Staff Network. Artists of the stained glass who have made those designs a reality. And at the core of this, the original proposer of the notice of motion to install this window and a constant guide in this long process, which has been Mary Ellen Campbell. I want to pay tribute to those who are not here, and those who won't get to see this window, and who, during their struggles for equality, could never have imagined their journey to be so beautifully reflected in this space. This window is a symbol of progress, inclusion, and pride that we all demand. It represents the diversity of our LGBTQIA+ community, and it sends a powerful message to everyone who walks through these doors that Belfast is and will continue to be a truly inclusive city. Our community contributes so much to society, and this window reflects a community that deserves and has earned the right not to be tolerated, but to be celebrated. Thank you very much. Tea and coffee refreshments upstairs in the reception room.
That's right.